I just want to say that I had a lot of expectations coming from this version of the PlayStation 4, which came out in 2013, to the new PlayStation 5. I've even spent 5 months preparing for this moment where I purchased the Rode Procaster for my audio processing. I have the Rode NT1A as my mic. I purchased the Elgato gaming capture device, the HD60S Plus. All of that is connected to my laptop here. It's a pretty powerful laptop. It's a Surface Book 2. And I'm using, as a gaming monitor, I'm using the Predator X34P. And just on a side note, I purchased the Astro A50s gaming wireless headsets, USB base, and this basically just sits on the dock and charges as well. I did all the research I could into making sure that by the time the PlayStation 5 gets here, everything should work smoothly and perfectly. If you look right now, I have a smooth and almost virtually perfect circle of life ecosystem I have here. I have the full screen that you guys can see here. I have the gaming monitor, my 34 inch, ultra wide. You can see that screen here. This is actually the screen that I have my Streamlabs running. And then I even have my laptop monitor, my laptop screen, which is right here as a separate screen. So, I'm down here. I can do other things that I may not want to show you guys. Maybe some like private credentials. And here is basically the full screen that you guys will be seeing most of the time. Everything was working perfectly with the PlayStation 4. The headphones, the Elgato capture device, the monitor, everything was perfect. Now I'm having so many issues with the PlayStation 5. So many issues that I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know which ones seem fixable and which ones are just not even fixable, as far as I know. I even found a new problem that I had today, and I actually had to reshoot this video because now I'm getting popping audio sounds from the game, from the PlayStation 5. One of the first problems I thought I had was the fact that I wasn't getting the 120 refresh rate. I'm like, okay, that's not a problem. I have a gaming monitor that supports 120 refresh rate, but I know that it supports it through the DP port and not the HDMI port. So I'm like, okay, right now I have HDMI to HDMI, no problem. So I went ahead and I purchased this Workey HDMI to DP. Super excited. I'm like, all right, can't wait to get the 120 frames. Not only did I want the 120 frames, out of this 34-inch monitor that I have here, whenever I played the PlayStation, it only gave me about like 28 inches or 29 inches of the screen. I would have these two giant black bars on the left and right. It wouldn't support ultra wide. And I was hoping, okay, the PlayStation 5 should be able to support that because when I'm using my laptop and I play Warzone, I get the full screen. And when I use the PlayStation 4 and I play Warzone, I get two giant black bars. So I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get the PlayStation 5. It's gonna solve all these problems. These are just issues because, the PlayStation 4 came out in 2013, 2014. And guess what? I got the PlayStation 5, I plugged it in, those two black bars didn't go away. They're still there. I guess ultra wide isn't supported. Back to the current issue, I went ahead and I purchased the HDMI to DisplayPort. One side is HDMI and one side is DisplayPort. And unfortunately, when I plugged it in, I only got the black screen and I didn't know what was wrong. I did some more research and I found out that this is not an HDMI to DisplayPort. It's a DisplayPort to HDMI. Basically saying that if the PlayStation had a DisplayPort in the back, that can plug into my HDMI port in my monitor. But my monitor also has a DisplayPort, so I would have just did DisplayPort to DisplayPort. But anyway, this didn't work. So that was very disappointing. I did more research and I saw that a lot of people were very happy and they posted that the Evanlak 4K HDMI emulator will solve the problem. will solve the 120 frames problem that I'm having. So when you try to play Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, there's an option to increase to 120 frames refresh rate. I'm not able to do that. So I got this emulator that a lot of people supported online. It's very small. It's actually just HDMI, and you plug it in HDMI, and it's supposed to trick your HDMI port, if you don't have an HDMI 2.1, into thinking that it's receiving 120 frames refresh rate, and basically that was supposed to solve the problem. That did not solve the problem. I received another black screen. I did more research and I found that there's a special way that you do it where you hover over the resolution options, and as soon as you swap out, you put that cable in, like unplug the HDMI, plug the emulator in, and plug the HDMI port back into the PlayStation 5. You're supposed to, while the black screen is on, you're supposed to kind of imagine that you're controlling it. Press X, down, and X, which is select down, which would change the resolution to 720, and then press X, and basically the image comes back on. So I did go past the first roadblock, which was I did get image to come up on the screen, but some crazy software issue was, if I ran Warzone, no problem, but if I clicked on Black Ops, it would actually go black and I would lose the screen. And when I disconnected that and I put the regular HDMI back in, I would get a message that said, "It seems that you changed or switched your TV. Please connect the previous TV." So they already have like a software fix for this emulator where it won't even allow me to use it. So I bought the cable and I bought the emulator. Together it's like $40, and that's just gonna waste because no point in trying to return that. I could probably use it for something else, but the fact that I wanted it to work for the PlayStation 5, because I have this entire setup, not just for the PlayStation 5, but that's like a big portion. Like, it's a good 30 to 40% as to why I have this setup. It wasn't working. I kind of accepted the fate that I can't get the 120 frames out of my monitor that the PlayStation can offer. Fine. Then came the second problem. Using the HD60S Plus capture device, now that there's popping audio when you hear it. So I'll show you right now. We're gonna go over to my PS5. It's black. I just turned it on. Beep. You're gonna see the splash. Splash. Come on. Splash. There you go. And there it is. I know you guys can't hear anything in the game. You can only hear me. But before I even get into that, you see how perfectly flawless this is? I'm here, full screen. Hey guys, what's up? Take a look. Full screen. Here's my 34-inch ultra wide. And here's my laptop screen. And here's the PlayStation 5. How quickly and smoothly, how quick? Like, does it get better than this? Show me somebody else that it gets better than this. It really doesn't. This is as really quick and simple and smooth as it gets. Mind you, I did put in the time, the money, and the research to making this happen. The only reason it's no longer happening smoothly is because of the PlayStation 5. And it's absolutely ridiculous. So I have the audio set to go to my headphones right now. Can you believe that the audio can either go to either the headset or the monitor screen? And in the PlayStation 4, I didn't have this issue. So now I'm going to switch it over, HDMI device. I'm sure now you guys hear everything. You guys hear the game. You guys hear me moving left and right. You hear the background music. Everything is there. And guess what? Not only that, but this popping sound, right? It sounds like shit, right? There's this like 1990s movie theater popping popcorn, whatever the fuck frequency in the background. And I know you guys hear it. It's there. have no idea how to fix that. So we're just gonna go back to the headset. Can you believe that? Can you believe that after so long, you expect this high-powered device, this futuristic device, to be able to work with all of these very high-end spec equipment that I have, and a lot of the reason I put in the money is to avoid glitches and issues and, who knows how many problems you could run into when it comes to this field. Everything was working fine on the PlayStation 4. So the headphones, to fix this headphone issue, I apparently have to buy another set of headphones that would wire plug into the controller, and then I can get the chat audio, game audio, and you guys will be able to hear it too. So I think that's absolute bullshit. And here, I'll show you another issue. My uncle, he ordered the PlayStation 5, and for some reason the order got canceled. But at the same time, he ordered an extra controller, the Sony headphones, the Sony webcam, and he bought like 2 or 3 games. His PlayStation ended up, I think the card got declined or something. I don't know what happened, but he didn't get the PlayStation. I ended up getting my PlayStation first. So I went by to hang out, and I was like, hey, let's try out some of your games. And he was totally fine with it. I definitely wanted to try out the Spider-Man that he had. So when I went over, we put the Spider-Man in, it downloaded the game into the PlayStation 5, and we played for about like an hour, 2 hours, and obviously that's his game. I'm not going to take it with me. When I came back home, I realized that I can no longer buy the game. I was just totally trapped. See? Over here, it's supposed to let me buy it. And if you look at the top left of the screen, it says Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and there's a lock icon. That lock icon is like this little glitch that thinks that I have the CD, which I don't. I deleted the in-game data, I deleted the cloud storage, and I even deleted the save storage, the save information. And for some reason, I can't buy the game. That's weird as hell. So, no dual audio. Even when I'm doing single audio, I'm getting popping sounds. The Spider-Man Miles Morales game, which was the next game that I wanted to play, I got a little bored of playing Call of Duty all the time, is locked. I'm getting the popping sounds that just came up out of nowhere. I don't get the ultra wide screen that I thought I was going to get. I just get like about 28 inches, 29 inches. Huge black bars. I'm not getting the 120 frames refresh rate. And I don't expect to be babied. I don't expect anything to be easy. I tried so many options. These are expensive. I waited a few days for these to get here. I tried everything. Hours and hours on YouTube, other videos, some completely useless and some very helpful. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it to all come together. And that's kind of what's upsetting me right now. I definitely had high expectations of the PlayStation 5. So I want you guys to keep this in thought that I'm having all these issues. And I'll leave a description to all the equipment I have, from my audio interface to my mic, to my monitor, to my dock, my laptop, my headphones, just so you can understand, even my mouse and my Surface dial, everything together, how it works. It's like a beautiful little tech ecosystem. But now the PlayStation, whether it's because of software, because of hardware, because right now, from what I've seen in the research, everything is like kind of in the middle. It's between software and hardware. So until somebody creates the proper wire that can make an HDMI go to DisplayPort, or if Sony can do the update so that I can just use the wire that I have, or maybe the emulator that I have, or maybe I don't need any of that at all. Who knows? The problems right now and the issues are all up in the air. The popping sound, I don't know what to do about that. I'm definitely going to have to solve that problem, especially when we're playing Spider-Man, and I definitely plan on getting the Harry Potter game, the Hogwarts, that looks crazy. So I definitely definitely gonna work to fixing all these problems and kind of getting it more seamless, like I have everything else running, just like this and this and this and this. That will pretty much wrap up the video about all the issues that I'm having for the PS5. However, I will end this video on a good note. I don't want to leave that bad taste in either your mouth or my own mouth. I know that you've seen this box here this whole time, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what this is. I ordered this on Amazon about 3 weeks ago. It took forever to get here. It's a really big box. And do you know what's in here? It's probably the most important thing every household should have. My opinion. I could be wrong. One of the most important things. What's inside of this box is something that should be everyone's daily use. This video is more about why the PlayStation 5 was giving me issues. I'll make a different video about this, but I will open it for you guys so you can see what all the fuss is about. The product is by Amazon. It is a Amazon Basic. They call this Amazon Basics. And as I'm opening it, I'm going to read this to you. It is a high density round foam roller. And the reason I'm super excited, I'm going to show you why I'm super excited, is because I got the color that I wanted. And I got this beautiful purple. Oh my goodness. I'm just so happy. This foam roller right here, I've been waiting for so long. It's 36 inches. On Amazon, you can buy, I'll put this right here, fuck it. On Amazon, you can buy several different sizes. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull that up for you guys. No problem. And while I do the work here, you guys see me full screen. And then I can show you guys in a second. Shopping. And here it is. Let's bring you to my laptop screen. So there's a lot of different foam rollers, vibrating foam rollers, $50, $150. Holy shit. Theragun Wave. Okay, I never saw that one. I didn't see this $150 one. But I'm here to talk about this one. But I think I should go to Amazon.com. And there it is. The Amazon Basics. The reason I found out about this is because this is actually the one my gym uses. They don't use this beautiful purple one. They use a black one, which is the one you see on the screen right here. We'll click on that. Holy shit. Why is it so... Oh, maybe because of the size. Okay. They have a 12-inch, an 18-inch, a 24-inch, and a 36-inch. I would recommend the 36-inch because I'm also not that big of a person. I'm 5'9", and I think it fits perfectly for me. If you're bigger than me, you definitely need this size. I went and got the... Where is it? I can change it somewhere here. Oh, right here. 36-inch. And then you could pick your color. You can pick like this sprinkly red. If it decides to... There it is. Can you see that? That's kind of cool. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's nice. But I wanted something that made me feel energized and happy. And yeah, I could have got blue, but I wanted something that speaks more than just blue. And that will be purple. Purple because maybe people want to say, oh, it's a feminine color, it's for girls. But honestly, I think purple is a very beautiful color. I have a lot of blue. I've loved blue my whole life. It's been my favorite color, but lately it's been like purple, green, and orange, like these colors that I just haven't really liked my whole life as a kid, but now I'm just starting to love them. So I went and got this as a reminder of lifestyle, friendliness, help other people, don't judge, and just health and beauty. That's kind of what the idea was here. You don't have to care about this. You were here for the PlayStation 5 issues, but I just kind of wanted to throw this there. And I would say that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I tried not to hit the 20-minute mark. You all know that when I make my videos, they come to you straight as is, no editing. I don't want to cut any of the clips either. I want you to see that this video was shot from front to end with just me, my soul, my heart, and my mind. And I hope you guys can take something from it. Thank you. Didn't ask you. I hope you guys can take something away from some of my videos. So even though it's just talking about the PS5, I want to leave you guys with some health and fitness vibes. Please like this video if you did. Dislike it if you didn't. Please subscribe if you feel that I'm kind of going in a direction that you can fuck with and you like. And last and not least, please leave a comment for any questions you have. I will respond within 24 hours. There's a lot of things that I love to get into, health and fitness, tech, and daily how-tos. Maybe you guys can solve some of these problems for me, and maybe you have some suggestions. Please write below. And hit the notification bell. I know it's kind of a lot, but please, if you do all that, I promise it'll be worth it. I will only put what I feel are great videos up on YouTube. I will not be wasting your time. Until next time, thank you, everyone. Peace.